Now we are going to see exercise 7.2 8 question, which is show that each angle of equilateral angle is 60 degrees. So let us prove this. Let us take triangle ABC, in which all sides are equal. So given AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. So now if AB is equals to BC, if AB is equals to BC, then opposite angles for this AB is C. So angle ACB is equals to BC, opposite is A. Angle BAC, keep it as first equation. Next, if AB is equals to AC, then angle ACB is equals to angle ABC. So keep it as second. Now if you observe this, so this we can go with the isosceles triangle property. If two sides are equal, then automatically two angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So now if we are taking in triangle ABC, angle ABC plus angle BAC plus angle CAB, angle ACB equals to 180 degrees. So instead of angle ABC, I can write ACB. Angle ACB plus angle ACB plus angle ACB is equals to 180 degrees. So 3 times of angle ACB is equals to 180 degrees. So here angle ACB will be 60 degrees. Angle ACB is equals to 60 degrees. So similarly, since all are equal, we can write angle ABC also 60 degrees, angle BAC also 60 degrees. So in equilateral triangle, each angle will be 60 degrees. Next, let us look at the next some more criteria in triangles. So the next criteria, we have SSS congruency criteria. SSS congruency criteria. So which is nothing but side. So if 3 sides of one triangle, if 3 sides of one triangle is equal to 3 sides of another triangle, then 2 triangles are congruent. So this can be explained by taking 2 triangles. Let us suppose X, Y, Z is one triangle and PQR is another triangle. So if XY, YZ and XZ. So if the corresponding XY is equals to PQ and YZ is equals to QR and XZ is equals to PR, then I can use by SSS congruency rule, triangle XYZ is congruent to triangle PQR. Next we have another congruency rule, RHS. We have RHS congruency rule. Rule or criteria. So if in two right triangles, the hypotenuse and side of one triangle is equal to hypotenuse and side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Then two triangles are congruent. So let us take a right angle triangle here. So right angle triangle name is ABC. So it is right angle at B, and another right angle triangle LMN, where it is right angle at M, and hypotenuse are equal, and any one of the side, either it may be AB or BC. I am assuming BC. So I can use RHS property. Make sure that don't get confused in between ASA congruency rule and RHS congruency rule. ASA congruency rule, it means that between two angles one side will be there. Here SA is also between two sides one angle, included angle will be there. But here it is a different concept. So RHS stands for only right angle, hypotenuse and side congruency rule. Now let us discuss few more examples based on this. Let us take example 7. AB is a line segment. P and Q are the points. P and Q are the points on opposite sides of AB such that each of them is equidistant. Each of them is equidistant from A and B. So we need to show that PQ is perpendicular bisector of AB. Perpendicular bisector of AB. So here AB, here it is PQ. Let me join this. So there is a point C. So answer given PA is equals to PB and AQ equals to BQ. So to prove, so I need to prove that AC is equals to BC as well as angle PCA is equals to 90 degrees. Now let us start the proof. So in this proof, first let us take two triangles. In triangle APQ and triangle BPQ. If I take triangle APQ and triangle BPQ, if I take triangle APQ and triangle BPQ, so AP is equals to BP, which is given. Next we have AQ is equals to BQ, this is also given. Next PQ is equals to PQ, which is common side. So according to SSS congruency rule, congruency criteria, we can say that triangle APQ is congruent to triangle BPQ. If these two triangles are congruent, I can say that angle APQ is equals to angle BPQ, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So these two angles are equal here. Now let us take another two triangles in order to prove. In triangle ABC, in triangle APC and triangle BPC. If I take triangle APC and triangle BPC, angle APC is equals to angle BPC. It is already proved above. So PC is equals to PC, which is common side, and AP is equals to PB, which is given. AP is equals to PB, which is given. So here we have two sides and included angle. We can use according to side angle side congruency criteria. We can say that triangle APC is congruent to triangle BPC. So according to CPCT, we can write AC is equals to BC. This is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So this is the first proof what we needed. Similarly, now on line AB, angle ACP is equals to angle ACP plus angle BCP is equals to 180 degrees. So here already angle ACP equals to angle BCP. Here I can write angle ACP is equals to angle BCP. This is also CPCT. So angle ACP plus angle BCP equals 180. Let me take 2 times, both are equal. So I can write 2 times of angle ACP is equals to 180. So angle ACP is equals to 90 degrees. So now I can say that PQ is the perpendicular bisector of AB.